back to the Paul Dolden Details channel. This week we are talking about drying your car in the safest way possible. What do I mean by that? Well, pretty much by not touching it. In fact, using air. No, not like that, you'll be there all day. Using one of these, this is the big boy blower. Now, I have to say right from the start, this was sent down by Ultimate Finish and I have been using this around about 3 months. So I know what this thing's capable of, and believe you me, this is a very, very impressive bit of kit. Stick around for this one, you're going to enjoy this. I have some very, very quick advice really for vegetarians. If you go to your local butchers and buy the pack of pulled pork, get yourself a slow cooker, throw it in there, put the lid on, go to work, come home, you won't be a vegetarian anymore. Just a little bit of advice. Anyway, roll the video. So here we go then, starting from left to right. That is a light, believe it or not. When it's plugged in, that will illuminate. And next door to that, you have your speed switch. When it's in the middle position, it's in the off position. Very important that. Do not plug this in with it turned in any other position, or you might have a fright of your life. Next to that is the adjustment speed controller. Once that switch on the left is in the down position, you can adjust the wind speed from 45 to 155 miles an hour. Yes, so in the up position, that is full speed. So it's full speed all the time in the up position. Next to that, you have your heat settings. 15 degrees in the low position. In the middle position, it's 25. And in the top position, it is a balmy 45. Do not worry, it is safe. And there you have your heat indicator light. Done. Now let's get down to business. Gone all out this time. 2 cameras again. Got a very, very special camera. I'm just going to introduce you to the new camera. This is called Blowjob Cam. I think we can get away with that. Just to show you what this is capable of. Now these tyres were treated with pearl, so the water is dripping off them quite effortlessly anyway. It's quite difficult to show this, but you can actually see it being blown away. It's been washed fairly recently. Fantastic on tyres and wheels. This is the soft nozzle, very easy to undo. If you want to switch this over to the fishtail, it's quite easy. You just put it in there and lock it into place. So you'd use this on panels or bigger areas. It just seems to cover a bit of a better area. Now this car is protected, so that does help when you're using blowers. Flailing around all over the place, no particular way. I hope you can actually see the water coming off. It really is that quick. Now I'm using this in the cold heat setting. Obviously in the winter you might want to ramp that right back up again to the 45 degree, and also you'll keep yourself warm. No, don't go and stick it down your trousers. On classic cars, these are a must. I've noticed over the years on sharp bits of chrome, I've ruined drying towels. You know, with bits of fluff stuck all over the car. Decibel wise, this at the low setting is 73 to 79 decibels for you decibel geeks that really want to know that. Now you might want to adjust the wind speed for areas like this. It's quite delicate on the BMW, hence my fingers on it. I just thought I'd show you my hose while it's soft. It's that long. This of course extends. Once you turn this on, it grows. Does it? Right, how about changing the filter? Well, it's pretty easy. Straightforward, you just undo that little nut on the end. What I didn't mention at the end of this video, which I should have done, was you do get a filter with it. In fact, you get 2. You get one in the machine and you get a spare one in a packet. Then you just take that out, wash it and put it back. Make sure it's dry when you put it back. And they do a suck attachment for this. Yay! Better not tell the wife that one. Do you wonder where I am in the garage? And that is pretty much it, ladies and gents. A very quick video this week. Also, it folds up nicely. Folds up, packs away, you bell end. all ready to be put back in the garage. So I've been using this machine for the last 2 or 3 months. What are my actual findings when I'm using it? Now, in particular, one thing you do need to watch out for, you need to wear ear defenders. It's not because the machine makes an awful din, it's when the air hits the car and bounces off and reverberates, especially around the number plate areas. When you do the BMW and you go around the back and do the rear number plate, it sounds like a blooming machine gun going off, and it vibrates like crazy. So be very, very careful on delicate areas. That brings me to the next point. I haven't actually found a use for the variable speed yet. I was using this at full whack today just to show you what it's actually capable of. So the lowest speed setting is something like 45 miles an hour, and the highest speed is 155, which is a lot of speed, a lot of wind speed. So in that respect, that's one thing you just got to watch out for, is that whole number plate thing. It's a little thing, but you know, it's just my findings. The other thing is, I haven't got the wheels on this. There is a reason I opted for not buying the wheels, is because I mainly do the cars on the drive where the stones are, so it would be fairly pointless. If you have a power floated floor, if you have a garage, you're doing detailing in a bay, you're going to want to opt for the wheels, so it's a bit more extra expense. It's got a wall bracket for this as well. It's also got a suck function kit. You can buy that. I forgot to mention that. That's on the website as well as everything else. So that's the findings so far. Not really negatives. The pipe can get a little bit heavy to lug around, but that's like a very, very small negative, to be honest with you. It makes things very, very quick drying cars. It speeds things up no end. If you use the flat nozzle, the one which is here, the fishtail one, this can probably aid you when you're doing your panels. We showed it very, very briefly in the video. And I've got the soft touches on these. The pet blowers don't have them, thanks to Specky for pointing it out. Good old Craig. He said if you go for, like, if you get a cheap one, then you're not going to get this sort of thing. So bear that in mind. I know you're going to look at this and think, you know what, it's £150. I'm not paying that. I'm just going to get a cheap one from eBay. They're a fraction of the cost, but they're also a fraction of the power. This thing's a 4 horsepower motor. Now, my last Blaster Sidekick, whatever it was called, it was 1.3 horsepower. So it's just a fraction. So bearing in mind, this has got a lot more oomph. So if you are thinking about purchasing one of these, you are going to want these. A pack of 3. No, not those. These are the filters that go in the machine. Every now and again you might want to change the filter. Now you can, of course, take that out and wash it and then dry it and put it back in. But these are just the replacement filters. I've purchased these myself. I think they're about £9, something like that. So massive thanks to Ultimate Finish for sending down the blower. The reason why this video is delayed so long is because of stock issues, obviously what's things that are going on around the world at the moment. Right, I'd like to thank everyone that's been subscribing of late. I'm sorry there's not enough videos coming out. I'd love to pump out more videos, I really would, but under huge time constraints at the moment, so sorry if you have to wait for this one. Please like, share and subscribe and support the channel by purchasing some merch. Link underneath this video. And also check out Stewie Preston. He's now got his own YouTube channel, so if you're interested in some of the music you've heard in this video, hit him up, subscribe and bung him an email if you're interested in the music. Thanks for watching, guys. See you on the next one.